Dr. Mike Blackburn is a professor and vice chairman in the Department of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology at the UT Health Medical School, located in the Texas Medical Center. Dr. Blackburn and his team have conducted research directed at finding cures for lung disease for nearly 20 years.
So in our lab, we're very interested in trying to advance very basic findings about mechanisms that drive lung disease into novel therapies for lung disease. We use multiple approaches. We take an approach to use high-throughput screens to identify novel pathways that we think play an important role in regulating remodeling in the lung. Then we use sophisticated animal models to test whether these pathways are critical for the advancement of lung disease. And finally, we do translational science, and we validate whether the findings we've made in our cellular and animal model systems actually are present in humans with these diseases. This approach will hopefully allow us to more rapidly move our basic findings into new therapies.
Hi, my name is Ting. I'm a research assistant professor from Dr. Blackburn Lab, and my research is focused on cleavage facts and how they regulate alternative polyethylation in pulmonary fibrosis. So we use a lot of techniques like RNA sequencing and high throughput data analysis and try to identify novel target genes in pulmonary fibrosis.
Hi, my name is Frank. I'm a research fellow in Dr. Blackburn's lab. My project is focusing on understanding the role of nuclear transporter called ENT and how it regulates adenosine and affect the pulmonary fibrosis. So we use a lot of variety of ways of investigating its role. We use genetic modified mice. We also have human sample. So that's basically my project.
Hello, my name is Kenley. I'm a fifth year in the MD-PhD program at UT Health. I'm pursuing my graduate studies in Dr. Blackburn's lab. I'm looking at the role of hypoxia and macrophage differentiation in idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis.
I am a neonatology faculty member at Texas Children's Hospital and serve as a visiting scientist in Dr. Blackburn's lab. My research project focuses on looking at adenosine signaling in chronic lung disease in premature neonates. And specifically, I'm trying to determine novel therapeutics to prevent this devastating disease in premature neonates.
The focus of my lab is to study pulmonary hypertension, specifically pulmonary hypertension secondary to chronic lung diseases such as chronic obstructive pulmonary disease or idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. Both of these diseases are very common in today's population. And unfortunately, when patients are diagnosed with pulmonary hypertension, there is very little we can do for them. And treatment options are very limited, and they normally have a life expectancy of 5 years after diagnosis with pulmonary hypertension. Therefore, my lab is particularly interested in understanding the mechanisms that lead to the development of pulmonary hypertension in these patients in order to provide them with new treatments and other options apart from lung transplantation.